And we have a start. All crews are off cleanly. Again, we have the 3rd, 4th, and 5th ranked lightweight women's 8s in the country here. Princeton ranked 3, Radcliffe ranked 4, Bucknell ranked 5, and all 3 of those crews are level as they come up to the launch. After the first 10 or 15 strokes, there is not a seat separating the 3 leaders. As I suspected, Radcliffe's second boat is in lane 1. So we've got Princeton and Radcliffe dead level. Bucknell 1 seat off the pace here as the crews get ready to settle down from high strokes to base cadence. Approaching the 250-meter mark, that's the way it stays. Princeton and Bucknell dead level. Princeton and Radcliffe dead level. Bucknell now falling a bit off the pace. There are 3 seats off the pace now, and if anything, no, the crews are level. Princeton and Radcliffe, stroke for stroke, depending on which part of the stroke cycle they're entered, they are lockstep. Now, for the first time in the race, Radcliffe may have edged a seat over Princeton with 350 meters down in the lightweight women's race for the class of 1999 Cup. Radcliffe is making a charge. They've stepped out to 2 seats over Princeton. Princeton now nearly a length over Bucknell. Bucknell a length and a half over Radcliffe's second varsity. 500 meters down. And Radcliffe continues to move away from the Tigers. They have a 6-seat lead. Continuing to press. Radcliffe, Coxon looking across. Let's see if Princeton can rise to that challenge here in the second quarter. And they are. They're starting to fight back. The Tigers are clawing back into the Radcliffe lead. They've gone from 6 seats down to now 4 seats down. See if Radcliffe can stop that move. I think Bucknell is actually moving back into the field as well. So all 3 crews are still in contact. Radcliffe is your leader. They have maybe 4.5 seats over Princeton. They've stopped the Tigers' advance for right now. Let's see if they can press it out on their own. Coming up on 750 meters down, Radcliffe is your leader. Maybe 4 seats. I think Princeton got another seat back. Maybe 4 seats over the Tigers. The Tigers nearly a length over Bucknell. Radcliffe's second boat has now fallen off the pace. Here come the Tigers. They are 3 seats down and charging. They are 2 seats down. They are making a bid to pull level. They are 1 seat down. Let's see if Radcliffe can hold them off. A tremendous surge here in the second quarter by the Princeton Tigers has moved them from 6 seats down to 2 seats down, and now Radcliffe, their coxswain, is looking across, asking her women for more. Let's see if they can respond. Not yet. It is 1 seat margin now separating Radcliffe and Princeton, and the crews are level. With 1,000 meters to go at the halfway point, the crews are level. Princeton has clawed its way back from a 6-seat deficit to a level situation. They're looking across, and now Princeton has the lead. Princeton is a seat up on Radcliffe. We're into the third quarter here. All these crews are feeling it now. Princeton is surging. Princeton has 2 seats. Princeton has 3 seats. Let's see if Radcliffe can stop them, but Princeton definitely has the momentum on their side. Princeton has a 3-seat lead over Radcliffe as we go into the third 500. Bucknell 1 length in back on Radcliffe in third. Princeton continuing to move. Princeton coxswain on the 6th seat of Radcliffe. And the 5 seat. A little bit tricky to see the margin from this angle, but Princeton definitely has the momentum. They're moving the boat the best. They are going hard through Radcliffe. They have changed this margin from 6 seats down to about 4 seats up in the span of 500 meters, and they are continuing to move. 750 meters remaining. Princeton continuing to move, 3/4 of a length up. Radcliffe about 1 length and maybe 4 seats of open water in third, but now Princeton continuing to move. Princeton coxswain on the Radcliffe bow woman. Princeton with a tremendous surge here in the third 500. They have owned the middle of this race course. And now, As we approach the 500-meter to go mark, it is Princeton who has gone from a 6-seat deficit to now an 8-seat lead over Radcliffe. The third-ranked team in the nation is now in advance by nearly a length of the fourth-ranked. The fourth-ranked team in the nation about a length and a half in advance of the sixth-ranked or fifth-ranked team. It is likely things will not change unless Radcliffe here in the last 500 can mount a big charge, and Princeton has extended themselves too hard to get this lead. The Tigers have now got nearly a length over Radcliffe. Radcliffe's digging in though. Radcliffe's holding them to that one length. It is the Princeton coxswain on the Radcliffe bow ball. Let's see if Radcliffe can come back in. There is enough room for Radcliffe to make a charge, but they've got to giddy up right now. They're edging back. They're starting to edge back into Princeton's lead. Princeton has a 6-seat lead now. Radcliffe is up the cadence, and it's been an effective gambit. They're starting to come back in. Princeton's lead is 5 seats. With 250 meters to go, Radcliffe is making a charge. Princeton now pushing back out to 6 seats. They're holding them. Princeton coxswain on the Radcliffe 2-seat. It's a 6-seat lead. And now pushing it out yet again. Princeton coxswain on the bow woman. And Princeton is taking it away. Princeton has met the challenge and responded to it with one of their own. With 20 strokes to go, it is Princeton with nearly a length over Radcliffe. Bucknell falls off the pace. They'll finish 10 seats behind Radcliffe. So, Princeton will be your winner. Radcliffe second, Bucknell third, Radcliffe second varsity fourth.